everyone, my name is Kaikun6 and I'm here to do a random unboxing with you guys. There's a box that came from my family that they sent me, like, I think it's already been a week or so, and then it just arrived just the other day. And it was like a complete surprise. Apparently, like, there were some goodies that my family did not send well for my birthday, I would say. And then some stuff that my mom found that I am very glad to have, to be honest, because it was like, I saw this mystery item before, and then next thing you know, I told myself, I'm not gonna get him this time, I'll probably get him the next time I go to the store, and it arrived here in my house. So I was gonna talk about that in a second, but yeah, it's been a while since you've seen my face. I have been super busy with writing my short story, which I finally got done as of yesterday as I'm recording this video. And I am so happy. So I don't know if you guys remember this notebook, but this was from a previous shopping haul video. Or actually, no, this was a gift from my family, actually. I think it was like either my birthday gift or a Christmas gift, because they know that I love butterflies and I have been writing a lot. So yeah, so I finished a story that I feel like I talked about this before, but if you're new to this channel, hi, I like to write a lot of short stories, like in my free time, like whenever an idea strikes up or even a dream comes up and I'm over here, like, you know, thinking like, is it worth writing a short story of? And a lot of the times, 90% of the time, they do turn into short stories. And this was one of them. This one was based off of like a dream I had back in like 2019 or 2020, way before pre-COVID times. And it was like one of the most intense dreams I've ever had. And I felt like even as of today, I can never ever forget how intense it is. It's like really, really crazy. And I decided to write a short story about it. And I had the original one in a different notebook. I threw that one away. I decided I don't want to mess with it. And then I rewrote it again in a different notebook. And then, well, actually, no, I rewrote it into one of my binders that I have for my short stories, which is like all the way over here, like right off camera. And then back in like, want to say 2022 or 2023, I dreamt of this certain dream in a different version. I wrote that down and it was a different notebook. And then like I thought about it for a while. For 2026, I wanted to write this one in third person, which I ended up doing, and I finally finished it with only like a few pages to spare. I ended up tearing out the extra pages from this notebook because I was gonna use that for a grocery list. Like usually I have my phone with me to do like, you know, like a digital grocery list, but I'm kind of old school, and plus like I have been writing often, so I felt like having a paper and pen was like a little bit more familiar to me than just typing it on my phone, right? So yeah, so I'm glad that I'm done with this. So for now, I need to concentrate on content, and hopefully I'll be able to do like a lot more cooking videos and other stuff, because I wasn't able to do like playlist stories or anything like that. I just defaulted to like the Shabby Tree Boutique and some random stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to upload some more content now. I am taking a long break for sure, because this took me about a month, maybe more, to write everything, and that's including breaks, me resting for the day, and just cooking and cleaning and all that other stuff. So yeah, so I'm pretty glad about that. Oh, and excuse the hair. This is me when I'm freshly getting out of the shower. I just put like leave-in conditioner right here, so that's why my hair is like really curly today. So yeah, so anyway, moving on to the box. But first, I need to say something first also. Back in April, I want to say it was on a Saturday, I think it was like the 19th or something of last month, I went to go to Foodieland, which is like an event in Fair Park that they host like at least once a year. One of my husband's coworkers, they told them about this event that they went to last year, and they said it was all right, there was not much going on, and my husband was just like, well, if it's food involved, I'm kind of like involved. And yeah, and so we decided to go this year, and we went late to the event, but as soon as we arrived, it was like already like packed, and there was some were already set up, some were still trying to prepare the food, this and that. So it was really, really interesting, and I really enjoyed going to Foodieland. And I know there's an event coming up, I think it's in June, for the one in Fort Worth. I'm not going to the one in Fort Worth, so I'd rather wait till next year till they come back to Fair Park in Dallas, so that way me and my husband will try some different foods. But yeah, we went to go try some other stuff, and like new stuff for us mainly. But it was mainly like stuff that I'm kind of like, I'm more like I'm very adventurous with, even though I've had these type of items before or in a similar way. So in my personal Facebook, I already posted up all the photos of this event that I've taken, and like the foods that me and my husband has tried. So yeah, so it was really fun. We had tangaloo for the first time, and he loved that. Like I love the grapes that came with it. He liked the strawberries. And we've tried like different types of drinks. We've had raspberry lemonade and this and that. It was just really good, even though I've had raspberry lemonade before. But like, these people were advertising online, like through the event, saying like, hey, we're going to be coming to Foodieland, and find us and try like our different drinks. And we were like, yes, I want to go try them. So yeah. So anyway, so since I've been to Foodieland, I kept the souvenirs or parts that came from that event. So I'll just show you guys first before I dive into the box. So in one of the, when we first started getting there, like we started kind of like getting into the warm up of like the second or third hour, we were walking around and stuff like that. My husband was like, I want to get me one of those drinks, and I saw everybody getting like these animal shaped like drinks, you know, these cups. And so we finally found the booth to where we got them. And I don't remember what the fourth animal is, but I got one of them with me. But I know one of them is like the cat, which I have now, which I'll show you in a minute. The cat, I think there was a dog, I believe. And but I know for sure there was a cow and a pig. And my husband was like debating which one we should get. And of course we ended up going with the cat, because we're kind of like cat people. So yeah. So this is it. It's like a piggy bank, but it was like transformed into to like a drinking thing. So yeah. So as you can see, there's like a little slot so you can put the coins in there. So yeah, this is a piggy bank. So yeah, we've tried like something called like a strawberry mango green peach tea type of thing. I don't know, I don't remember the actual one, but it was so delicious. Like the majority of it, like I drank it while my husband drank the other drink, which I would show you guys the cup in a sec. And I did mention it before, it was raspberry lemonade. But yeah, so in here was like a little seal that was in here, and I remember I was trying to put the straw through there. It will not go through. I was jabbing at it, and finally it just went through, and I started drinking it for like the rest of the event. Well, not really for the rest of the event. It was more like until it was starting to get late, and we were like, yeah, we're not gonna be here after dark, because Dallas can get dangerous. It can. So we didn't want to stay for that one. So yeah, I'm gonna move you over here, buddy. So yeah. The next thing was, like, we have tried, like, whole grilled squid. We also tried takoyaki. Like, I am a huge fan of octopus. Like, that is one of my favorite, seafoods that I have ever tried in my life. And I loved it ever since. So and when we found out that this event, like, this place had, takoyaki, my husband and I, we were like, yeah, we're gonna have to go try that. So he tried it. He fell in love with it, because he's always had this like indifference thought of it, or feeling that he was never gonna like it, and for some reason he really liked it. So he was just like, I guess I'm gonna start liking seafood again, even though it's gonna get him gassy. TMI, because that's why he don't eat that much seafood. I'm the only one from between both of us that eats a lot more seafood. So yeah. So even throughout the event, we had some meals. We had like jollof rice with suya shrimp, and we had bao buns. We had like a bunch of other snacks that I felt like we've never tried before, and we didn't want to go for like the typical stuff. And but there was one item that we didn't want to go get, and we told ourselves, so we'll probably try to see if next year they'll have them again. And that was like a fried mac and cheese ball that was covered in like, you know, hot Cheeto dust. And we wanted to try that so badly, but the lines were long and it was getting really ridiculous. So we were like, no, it's okay. So yeah, so this is the souvenir cup I was talking about. And the funny part was, this was the last one from the event that I was talking to you guys about, how they were advertising through Foodieland and stuff like that. So we were pretty happy that we got the last one from there. But yeah, so we got this one in raspberry lemonade. My husband drank the majority of this, honestly. He said he fell in love with it because I was actually stuck between like the strawberry one and the raspberry one. And when the guy, when I told him like I wanted to get the strawberry lemonade, but I guess he heard me wrong, and that's okay. I was kind of glad we went with the raspberry because as soon as he opened up the lid for the pitcher that he was going to like pour into this cup, it smelled good. It smelled sweet. And I was like, I'm going to go grab it. And yeah, my husband was obsessed. So yeah. And it was decorated nicely. It had like a lot of chamoy and like chili powder on there. And it had a slice of like pineapple and I think strawberry, if I remember. But it was so good. And yeah, so my husband was like, I'm glad we're going to be taking this back home with us. And I was like, me too. And the other item that we brought back home was, of course, I mentioned before, the bao buns. There was like this booth area, or the vendor, they were selling capybara buns, and I was like, I want to go try them. They look really, really cute. The person in front of me in the line had like purchased them too, and so the guy already knew that he was going to be giving me the bao buns. So it was really delicious. It was really cute, and it was filled with chocolate. It was so good. But yeah, and it came in like this little bamboo steamer thing, and it has like their logo on there. I'm not sure what year it is. It could be 2020. I am not sure, but it's really, really cute. And I already have a bamboo steamer like this. I'm hoping it fits because my husband bought like a set of it or something. I don't remember. He bought it on Amazon or something, but I feel like it might fit in this one. So this one will be kind of like an extra layer in case we want to make steamed buns or dim sum or something. Like I'm trying to see like what kind of other different foods I can try with this, and mainly it's going to be Asian foods. So yeah. Anyway, so that's what we brought back. So now I can go jump into the box. And so and not to explain, because like I'm going to show you guys the note that my sister wrote me back in October 2023. Yeah, October 2023. We ended up getting like this package that was like full of like Halloween stuff and stuff. And I remember I was going to see if I could record that video for you guys, but then I felt like, no, it's a little bit personal, because my sister messaged me like, yeah, you shouldn't do a video on this one because I don't want people to know. And I kept like thinking like, what is she talking about? So in that box, I was opening it up, and I remember I cried for a long time because that was when she announced that she was pregnant, and she had like the picture of her ultrasound and this and that, and of course I cried like a baby. So did my husband. And just like the other day, she just turned 2 years old. So I felt like time flies by so fast now. And I hope that little girl had a really good birthday. And yeah, I was like, my niece, her name is Yumi. And oh, I just love her so much. So now I've been telling my sister since that if she was going to give me another pregnancy announcement, that she should she should send me like a text message or something ahead of time, so that when I'll record this the video. And my sister was just like, no, like that's not gonna happen. She said one is enough for her. And I was just like, okay, good, because if not, I think I'm gonna be crying for days after if she was pregnant again. So yeah. So, and she gave me the note. It says, not pregnancy announcement XD. Mom just wanted to send this item, and Jen likes, and other goodies we found. Love you, by Yumi, Bubba, and Mom. So yeah, so the mystery item is cookies. So there you go. That's the note I wanted to show you guys, because now I'm like, every single time they send me something, I'm like, okay, I hope it's not a pregnancy announcement. I think last year for Christmas, when I was opening up the gifts off camera and then showing you guys like what I got for Christmas last year, I made sure to like basically open every wrapped wrapped paper or gift and see if there was like a mystery note in there. So I told my sister I'm still having PTSD from that, because I was like, I was genuinely shocked that she was pregnant, and now that she has Yumi, I was like, I'm still shocked, because there's no way, right? Like, she might get pregnant again, who knows? But I'm like, she said one is enough for her, so I was just like, good, because I don't know if I'm ready for another niece or a nephew. I'm barely trying to handle with the one that I have right now. So yeah. So anyway, I wanted to show you the items that my mom sent me, and there are 6 of them. I am very shocked about this. So I've talked about this before, and how like there's a certain item that brings me back to my childhood. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, hi. I always talk about these cookies maybe all the time, especially towards my friends and family. Like, even when new people arrive, I feel like this is such a seasonal item, especially in California, since, like, if you ever want to find any seasonal fruits and stuff like that, you get more access to it in California than other states, you know? And so I remembered seeing this in the box, and I was just like, okay, I need to tell you guys a story about them. So let me just show you them first. These are my favorite cookies of all time. And this is Boysenberry Shortbread Cookies by Knott's Berry Farm. I remember the first time I heard about Knott's Berry Farm was when I was like, I don't know, maybe in the 3rd or 4th grade. I don't remember. I was like very, very young. I was in elementary school. I actually went to Knott's Berry Farm at some point for a field trip. And all I could do was smell like the fruit itself, but I never knew what it was, because it was around the time they had the Boysenberry festival things and stuff like that. And so I decided, like, I'm gonna go hunt for this certain item. And I remember one year, like, without even thinking about it, right, I told my mom, like, hey, I found these cookies, like, in the local DDs that I grew up in. Like, I was never in Texas. I moved here from California, Ontario, California to be exact, back in 2018. So I've been staying here in Texas since then. But I vacation sometimes to California, so not only to see my family and this and that. So I was like, I know I'm going to miss these cookies. And just this year, those cookies were in my local, I think it was like Burlington. No, maybe TJ Maxx or Home Goods. Even though the most local one here is, is like 30 minutes away from me. So I told my mom, like I remember when I was a kid, just to go back to when I was a kid, I told my mom I saw these cookies. They were very cheap. And I was like, I want them. Can I try them? And my mom knew that shortbread cookies are not that good. They're very dry and brittle, and maybe they don't taste good. So, but still, my mom wanted me to try them. Maybe I could, like, have it with a lot of milk and this and that. So yeah, she ended up buying them for me. And since then, every single year, I would beg for my mom to buy me cookies. And she has, like, I felt like she bought all of these. I'll just show you guys. She bought me 6 of them, you guys. And each of them is like a 2-pack. So, oh, I opened that up without knowing it was already open. That is crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go clean up that mess, you guys. That is crazy. Oop. And, that's weird. But yeah, so this is what the pack looks like. It comes in a pack of 2. I'm going to show you the one that is not open. But it's like that. But it looks like that. And I'll show you what the cookie looks like. Because it's, even though they show it already on the box itself. But I was like, I'm going to show you guys in real life what it looks like. So let me go find a complete cookie. Because a lot of these actually broke on me, I guess. Oh, well, except this one. This one looks like a little bit more intact. But this is what it looks like. And I love the cookie. I really do. I cannot believe that spilled all over me. That is so crazy. I thought I had it where it was not open and stuff. Because I did open it off camera just to, like, get the smell of it. Because that's me. And I've always been a nostalgic person to do that. So, yeah. So, I guess I'm going to have to throw away some of those cookies. That's for sure. I'm so sad. Because there was, like, a lot of them that fell out. Anyway. And the funny part is I'm freshly showered, so now I feel like I gotta go take another shower again. But yeah, so my mom bought me 6 of these, and it's crazy. Like, it's just, I cannot believe it. I feel like my mom spoiled me to no end for him. So that's the second one. Here's the third one. And they're intact, you guys. I promise you that. Because I can't believe I spilled all of them. But that's okay. I still got more cookies to enjoy. There's 4 and there's 5, and I'm gonna put you guys right here for the meantime. And then there's the sixth one. So yeah, my mom spoiled me big time with these cookies, and she knows that they're my favorite cookies of all time. And I remembered I was talking about having this conversation with my husband like days prior from getting this package, was that I saw a post online, and it basically like triggered like a core memory of mine. And then plus, like, talking about it with my husband, we were talking about like what our favorite foods are, our favorite fruits, our favorite vegetables, this and that. And I always felt like I was the kid that never really had a favorite of anything, because I basically ate everything. Like, I was the weird child that would be in that elementary school that ate all the vegetables. Like, I remember even the lunch ladies were very surprised, even though they were paid and forced to basically pass out these vegetables or even some sort of fruits or some sort of foods that, you know, just they knew that they were going to be thrown out or something, because kids will refuse to touch it. And during that time, I think it was kind of like a mac and cheese day with some broccoli or something. But anyway, I ended up eating broccoli, and everybody was just like surprised that I even tried it. And I just said, broccoli is really good. I don't know, like I grew up with like eating it for so long. And then plus, like, it helps when you have a mom that doesn't trust Gerber. She has never ever fed any three of us kids, because I have an older brother and he's 12 years older than me, and never ever like had the taste of Gerber in his mouth ever. Like, none of us three kids. My mom made the dedication to make homemade baby food for us, and she's still doing it as of today for like her granddaughter. So yeah. Oh my god, I don't want to step on the cookies. Anyway, but yeah, so when I was talking about it with like favorite foods and this and that, I felt like I really never really had a favorite food, or like a fruit or a vegetable or something like that. Like, it always changed constantly, even as a kid, even now as an adult. But I could safe to say is like my favorite soda is Squirt. I'm guilty of that. Like, I do drink often. I do drink a lot of water to make up for me drinking at least one can of Squirt. But Squirt is my favorite soda. I don't know why, but ever since that one year in Mexico, I was addicted to grapefruit soda. They had their version of Squirt also, and I fell in love with it ever since. And so I felt like that has not changed. Even though, like, I grew up with my family, like, both my parents love drinking Coca-Cola. I love Coca-Cola too, but I felt like I've always wanted to explore my palate a little bit. And when it came to, you know, grapefruit, that's it. That was my favorite soda of all time. I also like the apple soda, the Sidra al Mundet. I love that stuff. I remember, I don't know if they still have it around or not, or maybe they got discontinued, but I found out they had like a sour green apple flavor, and I was like addicted to finding that. And one year I found it at a neighborhood market, like a Walmart neighborhood market, literally like also about 20 to 30 minutes away from me. And I found it in there, and I remembered I only had like 2 bottles throughout that whole time I've been here in Texas. And I don't know if they have it again or not, because I haven't been to that neighborhood market in a while. I felt like my local Walmart now has like a little bit more affordable stuff, but if there are some stuff that is only exclusive to the neighborhood market, we will go. Like, that's it. But yeah, anyway. So I remember I was talking about my husband, but I have told him about like my boysenberry cookie addiction, that this is my favorite cookie of all time. And like, as a kid, I would actually go through a pack of those. Like, I think like every couple months, I want to say, because like I was never like, oh, I'm gonna go devour this all in one week or one day. No, I sporadically ate those cookies throughout an entire year, and my mom would buy like maybe 2 to 3 packs a year, knowing that it was gonna last her for the entire year. And then when they came back again, she would stock up on them for me, and I was just like, oh, well, I wonder if she was saying like maybe I could make it up to her now for 6 of them. I was gonna say hopefully not, but I mean, I still eat the cookies. It's just like this is the first time in a long time I'm gonna have them, because ever since I moved to Texas, I have never found the cookies. I've had I've tried the other ones, which they have some on the side of the box. Like, I've had the strawberry one, I've had the raspberry one, and I've heard of the blueberry, but I've never had of the blueberry. And I never even knew that apricot and fig was one of the flavors for them, and I've never had those. So now I'm kind of like, I want to, you know, eat, like, have all 5 of those other cookies and see if the strawberry one and the raspberry one are still good as I remembered it. But if I had to compare it to, like, what texture this is, a jammy Dodger. If y'all ever have that, like, that's basically much it. Or if you've had, like, a jammy cookie before, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. But yeah, anyway, to continue on in this box, my mom also sent, my family sent me, socks. And I know this one belongs to my husband because, hello, SpongeBob SquarePants. It's awesome. And the funny thing is I was just talking about favorite stuff. But I could, literally just tell you out straight, like, my favorite cartoon of all time is SpongeBob SquarePants. I grew up watching every single episode, and I loved it. Like, I remembered I would actually quote some stuff with my friends back in high school, especially with my friend Ace. Oh my goodness, me and her, we would actually, like, be quoting SpongeBob all day just to annoy the other friends. But she knew that, like, we were gonna be, you know, sissies forever for that. So yeah. But yeah, so, and my husband's favorite character, from SpongeBob, is Patrick Star. I love SpongeBob himself. So yeah. And then the other socks is Reese's. And I know these are mine because I'm a Reese's fanatic. I got that habit from my brother. Like, I remembered when I was a kid, my brother was trying to figure out, like, what would be his favorite snack. You know, trying to, like, basically figure out himself. Because he it's not like he had, like, an identity crisis at such a young age. It was more like he was so eclectic, especially with music, that he didn't stick to one genre or one thing. So he basically was like, I want to try everything. He was very adventurous when he was younger, but now who knows? Because, like, I always hear, like, he likes to try new foods, and then he'll go back to being a habitual creature, like sometimes I am, and just like basically fall on his favorite things that he's actually tried when he was a kid. And so for years, he's always loved Reese's. And I feel like that love of Reese's got passed down to me and to my sister, but mainly it was just me. Because I feel like me and my brother were close like that to, like, eating Reese's. Like, I think one year, my mom had to be a mediator for, like, 1 pack of, like, Reese's peanut butter cups because he wanted them badly and I wanted them too. And my mom decided, like, I'm just gonna have to buy 2 of them, like 2 packs, so that way my brother can have his 2 peanut butter cups while I get my 2. And so it was just, like, a very weird random thing. So yeah. And even as of today, I love Reese's. I'm glad that they're going back to the original formula, because once I saw that they had a different formula, and I remember me tasting it like a long time ago now. It's been months since I had a Reese's, and they changed, and they were in I guess, like, the grandson of the original guy from the Reese's company, like, said they were gonna go back to the original formula, and I'm like, I hope so, because I found some peanut butter cups that were from Aldi themselves, and I fell in love with those more. I was like, I'm sorry, Reese's, I kind of cheated on you a little bit with these, but if they're going to go back to the original formula, I don't know who am I going to pick this time. But yeah, anyway. The next thing I will show you, this one was wrapped in a newspaper, and I was so surprised because, like, it's also, like, it's like a newspaper advert for, like, you know, for, like, groceries you get every week, so that way you'll know what kind of sales you get from your stores. But this one was from Food for Less. And I was so happy because when I saw the name on it, I was like, oh my goodness, I haven't been to a Food for Less in years. Like, literally in years. Ever since, like, way before I moved to Texas, I think. And I miss it. Like, they have really good sales. I don't remember how old this newspaper is. And from April 29th to May 5th, so... But yeah, so I saw that, and what was wrapped in the paper was this little planter. It's so cute, and it says planter right there. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. I don't know what I'm gonna put in there, but I know it's gonna be a plant, that's for sure. If it has to be a fake one, I don't care. I'm just gonna enjoy it. So yeah, so there you go. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it back in the box because I'm starting to scrape a little bit in there. What is this? Oh, I remember now. This was like a poster, and it looked like it has Pokemon on there. So I already know that's gonna be for my husband right there. So I'm not gonna open it right now, but I'm gonna show it to him when he comes home from work. So yeah, and then supposedly these are the items that my family has found in the garage that they forgot to send me, and it's like these two weird little plushes. Like I kind of remember this one, vaguely remember this one. I was just like, well, we did collect a lot of plushies back in the day. I feel like whenever my husband and I, we were going to like claw machines and just hang out with friends that involved with like claw machines, we always got like really weird you know, plushies and some other toys and stuff like that. So I felt like it's like one of these. So yeah, this one is kind of creepy but kind of cute. And then yeah, I was just surprised about this one because like it has like a detachable hat. So I was just like, oh, like that's crazy, you know. I don't know, that was really funny. So I was just like, great. So now they're gonna be added to our plushie collection in there. So yeah. And speaking of plushie, this one I was very happy about to get, and it's Miffy plush. I love Miffy. Honestly, I don't know anything about Miffy. You could just like give me a whole history of it in the comments down below. Just let me know. But I love Miffy. I remembered before the 99-cent store, like way before they closed. My mom would go there just to go grocery shopping and stuff like that, or like buy some stuff from there, just to save a little bit extra money. I mean, who isn't nowadays, right? So I remember seeing like her face on some like a cup holder type of thing, or like some sort of cup, and then it had like a zippered pencil pouch and stuff like that, and it had her face on it. And since then I've been obsessive. Like I don't know nothing about her, to be honest. So I was just like, I just love Miffy. It's so cute. Look at that little face, and her outfit is so cute. I just love it. And like I cried when I told my sister that I saw the plush, because it was like, oh my god, I love it. So yeah, so now I got a couple more items to show before I end this video, you guys. My husband got more slides. So yeah, my husband has a huge collection now of slides thanks to my family, and I don't know why, but he gravitates towards his old ones that he's gotten from Walmart like years and years ago. But I have told him, like, at least you got some options just in case, because I don't know if you're like a believer of this or not, but sometimes whenever I go inside a store with flip-flops on or something, I just know they rip on me. It happens to everybody. I know that, because I remember one time me and my husband, we just went to shop the other day. I ended up getting some leggings, but I'll show you in a previous shopping haul video. I mean, in a future shopping haul video, that I saw this lady get in line at the self-checkout and her sandal broke. I'm like, I'm with you right there. That has happened to me multiple times, and I always loved carrying emergency sandals or shoes in the car. So that's what happened, and I don't know if she was gonna get herself a sandal or not, but all I know is that her baby daddy or her husband or whoever he is that was pushing the stroller for her failed at his job. Like, he should have just at least told her, hey, just wait over here, let me go check out, and then I'll get you your pair of sandals or something like that. And no, he failed to do that. With my husband, like, he would actually like run to the car, get my emergency pair of sandals, and then wear it, so that way I can just not drag my sandal out of there, or if not, be barefooted. It's ridiculous. I'm just like, this man that was right in front of me did that to her, and I feel bad. I was like this close to like telling her, like, if you want some sandals, like, I could wait for you or whatever. I, like, you know, offer to help, but me and my husband, we were already like sleepy anyways. Like, it was already like, he was almost up for 24 hours till then. He was just like, I need to go to sleep. So I was like, yeah, you're right. So now the last thing, I was like, I forgot all about this, so it was kind of come in the mail. And I felt like it's so cute, and I need to find a way how to glue this together. But as I don't know if you guys know about this, but I am Catholic. I'm not Christian. I'm sorry, I'm not a Christian. And we believe in a lot of stuff that's differently from Christians also, but we do believe in the same God, blah blah blah. I don't want to get into the whole thing of it, but like, my mom sent me a palmita, and it is so beautiful. She is so beautiful. And then, like, I don't know where the flower was placed. It was literally detached from it, so I'm gonna find a way how to attach it. And I kept thinking, like, maybe this placement will be really cute. I don't know, but all I know is I gotta find a way how to fix this, because I want her to face me all the time whenever I'm looking at her. But I have another palmita like this, And it's somewhere over here, like the entrance of the small room. So yeah, so this is so beautiful. I really love it, and I'm kind of glad I got one. Like, I was surprised, like, my mom was telling me, like, I've been wanting to send you another one, and I said, well, I still have the other one, and she's like, true, but I wanted to send you this one. I was like, okay. But yeah, and it's really pretty, and it comes with this really pretty flower. I don't know, I love it. So yeah. But yeah, so ever since I was a kid, we would go to like Palm Sundays and stuff like that. We do Lent and this and that, and we always get palmitas. And I guess this year my family ended up going and was like, yeah, we're gonna have to send this to Jenny, and I'm kind of glad they did, because I still have the other one, but I don't mind having more. I really love them. They're very beautiful, and if they have like charms like this with the Virgen de la Guadalupe, I love it. But yeah, anyway, that's everything I wanted to show you guys. I'm just gonna go put these things away and then go clean up my mess, because I am still sad that I spilled cookies, but that's okay. I still got more packs in the cookies, and since there's 6 of them in total, but then there's like 2 in each one, I'm gonna be devouring these cookies. Like, literally, these are my kryptonite. I am trying so hard not to like go reach in there and like eat it in front of you guys on camera. But it's only because I haven't had dinner yet. I woke up late. I did not cook any dinner for my husband for his lunch or nothing. I'm actually going to be working on cooking something for him right now, so that way he can have at least something for lunch, and then maybe some for dinner for tonight if I wake up really late again. Because before I started recording this video, he just told me that he's going to have overtime for the rest of the week, and then, you know, he don't know if Saturday is going to be, he's going to be available. So I was just like, that's fine. But anyway, I'm gonna go put away all this stuff, go clean up my mess. Yeah, I'm not sure what next week is going to be. I was thinking about doing like another cooking video, because my husband wants to try a new recipe this month, and I told him, like, I have this new salsa recipe I want to try, and hopefully it comes out good. And then hopefully I'll be able to do some other cooking content for you guys, because like I remember there was a few times where I felt like a lot of it was like picture worthy type of, like, you know, food, and then it'll give probably like somebody an idea what to cook for dinner for that night. Who knows? But I also wanted to start doing some food hauls. I don't know, that's gonna be interesting. But mainly the food hauls is gonna be like, I don't want to see, like, I don't know, maybe you guys want to see like what I shop for in a grocery store, because I'm never gonna shop in a grocery store, like record myself in the store, because there's too many people where I live at, and especially where I shop at, so they're just gonna look at me weird when I go vlog myself. So yeah, so probably I'll just show you like a grocery haul, maybe a food haul, snack haul, who knows. Anyway, but I will do something like that. I do want to do some variety of content on this channel, and now that I'm taking like a really small break from writing, I'm gonna do that. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do that, because like I still got some other ideas that I want to do, and hopefully I'll be able to do that in future videos, especially crafting, because I've been eyeballing my birthday gift for a long time, and it's like the mushroom diamond art painting that I got from my mother-in-law, and I want to work on that so badly. Like I'm like, but I have to like make some room in this small room, because it became too much. There's too much in space in here. So yeah, or there's not enough space in here, I should say. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go now. So hopefully you guys have a lovely day and a lovely week, and I'll see you guys next week. All right, bye everyone.